Hey, what is good, everybody? Fury Fight here. Today we are talking about Ruby in the corner, her setups, mix-ups, gimmicks, all that sort of stuff. She has a safe jump. Everyone kind of knows this. It's a really easy safe jump. It just looks like this. And boom, that's safe. So all this is hinging on is doing quarter circle back A in the air and having them slightly above you. So you can basically go into 6A, and then go into sweep, do it again, then jump. And it's just a manual, automatically timed safe jump. Now this is great. If you've got an assist you can throw in there, that's also good. So I like to call my Rachel assist while I'm in the air. So it doesn't use my cross gauge, I'm not during attack. You go like this. And then, you get a full conversion, full mix up, depending on what they do. The way that this becomes really stupid, in my opinion anyway, and especially with Rachel because her assist is out for so long, is you jump option select. I'll show you, jump option select. That's all it is. I'm going up, forward, and then down, back. So I've actually recorded this so I can show you the results of them. So as you saw there on hit, you are basically you firm the double jump. Like that's it. Like you can't do anything about that. On whiff, which is what happens when you DP, the double jump doesn't actually come out. You're jump cancelling the jump D. So if you're going up, forward, down, back, the up forward will come out if you connect with the jump B, and it won't come out if it whiffs. It whiffs on a DP. There's your option select. Really good. And like, what makes this so good? Well, in my opinion, the mix-ups afterwards are pretty scary because you're no longer kind of restricted to doing one overhead. You can now go for multiple overheads. So you saw there, I did one. There, I double jumped into a low, and then there I did two overheads. So there's a lot of flexibility there. You can even get crazier if you want to bring in your secondary character. So for example, when you're doing the double jump, right? When you do this second hit, it's quite high up in the air, which is fine. They're probably going to be standing. Like if you do it later, it's better against crouches, but it's kind of irrelevant. So what you would do is when you do the double jump and you jump B, you actually go into buzzsaw and active tag the buzzsaw. So I'll show you what that looks like. Yeah. Now that's pretty cool, especially with Rachel, where I've got things like instant overheads with her wind meter. A lot of characters have instant overheads or they have throws and stuff like that. Those are also really useful. Rachel is kind of like very good at those sorts of situations where she's got like a little bit of block stun to work with. Yeah. So that's all really cool. And like if you wanted to stick with just that stuff, like the guaranteed setups, I would totally understand because it's very good in its own right. But the awesome thing, like I was saying in the previous video, with having something that's as safe and guaranteed as that, is you can start to be very gimmicky because everyone's ready for that safe jump now. Like no one's randomly getting hit by it unless they're bad. Like everyone's ready for that. You've seen it a million times. What you can do, so this is a mix-up I like to do, is a kind of gimmick, because you could DP this and I couldn't do anything about it. You should call your assist and then you air dash forward. I didn't do jump B there, and I need to because that's the thing that hits crouches. But yeah, you air dash forward and then you get all your overheads. Yeah, so you can go into your free overheads and it looks super low to the ground. So it's actually pretty hard to tell when she's going to land, especially because of, as I've shown before, jump D, where it hops you back up in the air and you're able to get a confirm. It's in the corner as well because of the whole... oh, my bad. Yeah, because that's still in range. You go back into your setup. You can even launch them and then go into the setup again. It all kind of repeats into itself. You're not spending meter doing this. Like it's all free because you're calling your assist while you're jumping, not like during an attack or something. You're spending no cross gauge. It means you can punish bursts If they burst early, it gets harder. Now it's generally where I'll watch for the burst is like early in the setup. But yeah, it's very cool. So some of the other more gimmicky things you can do, which have like a couple of gaps in them, you can go into this. And obviously on block, what you're getting there is like multiple overheads, potential of loads of lows. With Rachel, that's really good because she has things like Tiger Knee, Quarter Cycle Back B, which looks like that. So it's really good for like faking an overhead, if you do it properly. So instead of going for this, you're going, yeah. It hits a lot of people, because people have got good reactions nowadays, especially versus Rachel. Like, so faking it like that is really nice. There's a bunch of other stuff as well. You can go into low into this. It hits a bunch of times. It scales really nicely. So after the safe jump, you basically wait a couple of frames in case they DP, go into that, then active tag. That one's actually not a gimmick. That's just like true block string. Like, that's going to mess you up. There's so much functionality here. The awesome thing is like it all repeats into itself, and yeah, the double jump option select really helps with that. It really helps make it just more consistent. It makes the mix-ups a bit more varied, like doing the double jump and then going into the low, or doing, it's good. And with Rachel assist, I get a full standing combo. That's the thing that I think like makes Rachel super good in this situation, is being able to do like this, go low and still get a full conversion. And you can just start cycling these mix-ups, you know. It's really easy to do so. So yeah, that's it. Simple stuff and just really effective. So I hope you all enjoyed. Have a great day and take it easy.